submissive boyfriend. And my bossy ass was all over that. Yes, I would love to have a submissive boyfriend to boss around all the time. But he asked me if I was kinky, and I said, no, dude, I'm lazy as fuck. And that was the last I heard from him. And I sent him another message, and I was like, I demand that you be my boyfriend. But he's not as submissive as he said he was. So my daughter has had a couple of boyfriends, and I can tell that she likes the kind of guys who can make fart noises with their armpits. I've passed along my low standards. And we were fighting the other day, and she wanted to go to her boyfriend's house, and I said no. And she said, you're just jealous because I have a boyfriend and you don't. So I got out plenty of fish, and I responded to all those hillbilly motherfuckers in my inbox. But sadly, some whore hacked into my account, and I got it shut down. Or she got it shut down. And instead of making a new profile, I'm trying to meet people in real life with my real-time looks and my true personality. So I'll probably be single for the rest of my life. Yeah. I've been single for so long that I feel like a feral cat. And I'm afraid that if anyone takes me in, I'm going to go berserk and shred their curtains and bite their children and spread my feral woman diseases, human papillomavirus, and worms. And that is my time. I'm Sarah Woolley.
And it's kind of weird, when she found out about the $1 million life insurance policy, she started treating me differently. She started taking care of me. Pizza, sausages, steak with gravy. I didn't know you could have gravy on steak. It's amazing. You think pizza with ranch is good? Wait till you try pizza with gravy. It's a room full of white people peppered with some blacks. I love it. I love some good diversity. You know, usually you think, oh, he's probably scared of us. No, I'm not scared of white people. I work with y'all. I got a lot of white coworkers. Like one time, I worked at a dealership, and this like white lady came in, and she was just upset because her car was fucking up, and she just threw her keys at me. She was like, "Fix my car," and I was like, "You goofy bitch! I will sabotage your marriage." So I got in the front seat and I started putting my hair in it. And I was just like, it's like, yeah, Dan gonna think you fucking a nigga tonight. Who'd you let borrow our car, honey? Me. I don't wear a seatbelt. Alright, let's move on. This is beautiful. I like this. I like that y'all know how to laugh, you know, because I feel like people getting a little sensitive now, and like we losing things that we used to have. Like you remember the TV show Deal or No Deal? Like it never could be a thing again. It's just beautiful women, suitcases full of money, and people would be like, "That's misogynistic. You need to take it down. You need to stop that." But I could bring it back. I could, because we all know what we wanted from that show. You get to fuck one of the girls, whoever case you pick, all right? Whoever case, but caveat, when she opened the case, you figure out what STD she got. But you gotta fuck her. You got to. You signed up for the show. You here? I got a suit and tie on. I'm gonna shoot this nigga. Keep the cameras rolling. I am not Steve Harvey. I will do this to you. You fucking her.
You know, so I recently had a birthday. When you have birthdays, you think about a lot of your past. And I was thinking about it as my child, but I grew up in an all-female household, right, with mom and two sisters, and that's it. And when I was an ugly kid. I was so ugly, my mom wouldn't give me glasses because she wanted me to see what I looked like. Oh, you think that's bad? You think that's bad? I was an altar boy and the priest wouldn't even pat me on the back. Oh yeah, I'm serious. Yeah, I know, it's horrible. No, it's crazy, and my mom told me that if I beat off, it would grow hair on the palms of my hands. Did you ever tell your son that? No. I'll tell you what, I really screwed up my back trying to grow a mustache.
I like the amount of white people in here tonight. This is great, because I was raised in a white family. Don't worry, it's adoption, not slavery. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. And I noticed some cultural differences right away. One, in my white family, the food didn't have flavor, but in my black family, we didn't have food. Ma'am, you ever have a hot sauce sandwich? Yeah, you can try it, but have you ever had one? No, you didn't. White privilege keeps you from that, I see you. No, for anyone who's curious and falls on hard times, we'll make one together. You can get your notepad out. Step one, you take a slice of... Right, absolutely right, smart cookie. Step two, you're gonna add your... Damn right. And then finally, to top it all off, another slice of... Wrong, you fold it in half. What's wrong with you? You used 2 slices of bread on today's hot sauce sandwich. What are you going to use on tomorrow's hot sauce? Listen, it's okay. It's okay. I like teasing. Usually, like I had this one guy, I asked him, he was white, and he was like, you put cheese on it. I was like, cheese? He's like, yeah, Havarti. I'm like, hey, we don't have Havarti in the hood. We have Pavarti. What are you talking about? Shit. I like being back doing comedy. Had to take a break for a while to work on my rap career. Yeah, my rap name's Big Sperm. Because I'm the one that made it, you know what I'm saying? I didn't end up no stock tissue course, I'm sipping right here. I got a mixtape, it's called The Come Up. I want y'all to watch out for that, because it's going to be hot when I release it. Yeah, for real, that's what Big Sperm busts on the scene, you know what I'm saying? All over TV and magazines, just in everybody's face. Tell you right now, my haters going to wish they kept their mouths shut. Because they're going to be salty. No, that's why I had to step away from it, you know? Because one guy came to one of my concerts with a gun, man. He came to a concert with a gun. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wanted to shoot Big Sperm. Like some jerk off. Like some nutball. Okay, you're waiting for another one, but it ain't coming. Hey.
I am mixed. I didn't have to tell you that, but I figured I should. How many white people we got here? Clap your hands if you're white. I saw so many hesitant claps. Dude. Watch, maybe even more hesitancy. I don't know. How many of you guys are black? Clap your hands. Hell yeah, dude. That's what I wanted. I wanted pride, not hesitancy. We got enough numbers in here. We can turn the tide. See how immediately I attach myself to you guys? That's choosing your battles. No, I am mixed. I didn't have to tell you that. I know I look like every other mixed dude you've seen ever. You don't even have to meet him. You saw him on TV once, probably. Usually after a show like this, someone will come up to me and be like, you look just like my sister's new stepson, Devin. Or Devon when you guys say it. And I understand because I get it too. I was working down south, I was walking back to my hotel, and I saw another taller mixed dude from the back. I could see his neck. That's how I knew him. And before he turned around, I was like, I'm not going to like this interaction. He turned around, and I was like, God damn it, dude, glasses and everything. Said, hey man, I don't like how much we look alike right now. And his girlfriend was the first to respond. She goes, I know. I was gonna say. And then he shot her a look to be like, don't get any ideas. That's to say that if you're mixed, I have a chance with your girlfriend. She's got a type, man. And it's us. It's us. I do a lot of driving for my job. I see it's bad for me because I don't know shit about cars. Like I said, I'm half black. My dad didn't have a dad, so some lessons don't get passed down. Okay, fine. I understand where I was treading with that one. I apologize. It's not comfortable for all of you to laugh. I get it. I don't know shit about cars though. My check engine light has been on for so long that when it finally turned off last week, I was like, oh shit. Now we got a problem.
It's 2023. Do you guys ever think about your old drug dealer that you used to talk to before marijuana was legal? This is by complete coincidence. My old drug dealer used to work at Craig's Cruisers. Did you guys ever use Jerry? He was a nice guy. And Craig's Cruisers, they were cool about it. You'd walk in, they're like, are you here for a birthday party? And you're like, no, I'm here to talk to Jerry. Like, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go right in. You're good. Now I have a whole new drug dealer. My drug dealer works in this beautiful air-conditioned building, and he gives me incredible customer service because he doesn't want me to go to a competing drug dealer down the road. And at the end of the drug deal, he gives me a receipt. Your drug dealer gives you a receipt. Don't you feel like a little bitch getting a receipt from your drug dealer? Oh, there's a survey at the bottom of this one. I see, okay. And I rounded up to help local scholarships. That's pretty nice. Yeah. I've decided, guys, that I do not want to be famous. I don't want to be famous. I don't know if you know anything about famous people, but they die all the time. They die left and right for the craziest reasons. It seems like every week I'm talking to my wife about what I see on my phone, and I'm like, oh my God, babe, Kobe Bryant died. He was in a helicopter crash. Oh my God, babe, Bob Saget died. He hit his head in his hotel room. Babe, Jimmy Buffett died. He had skin cancer. Well, that one kind of makes sense when you think about it, yeah. Oh, babe, Matthew Perry died. Oh no, Chandler from Friends died. It says here he drowned in his own sarcasm. Could he be any more Chandler? So, thank you. Matt would love that one, thank you.
It's been a pretty good day. I just got back from Elk Rapids, had a good weekend, it was awesome. And actually, I was pacing back and forth, going in and out, you might have seen me, because I just got some pretty good news. I just found out I'm going to be an uncle. I really won that threesome. It's like going to a casino and breaking even. Like, I had a great time, I don't owe the house my weekends. I think I'd be a pretty good uncle. I'd be a better uncle than my uncle because he always walked around wearing this like reversible jacket, you know, a smelly jacket. It's a two-sided jacket. Like on one side it had stripes so we could officiate our backyard football games. On the other side, he'd hit his wife. And when you think about it, the bar is pretty low there. I blame his drinking, you know. He was a real, this big drinker. He always liked a lot of big craft beers. I like good domestic. I have a coworker, Kim. We were going out to get some drinks. Had our first round, told her husband she's going to be gone for 2 to 3 hours. I was like, all right, let's see here. Kim, how many of my domestic beers equal one of your crafts? She's like, oh, probably about 2 or 3, right? And so we have another round. I'm sitting there, we're thinking about it for a second. And she's like, I had to ask her, I was like, so how many of your crafts equal one of my domestics? She's like, well, Darius, that doesn't make sense. You know, you don't take bigger and smaller like that. Like, we know how many pennies it takes to get to a nickel. We don't think how many nickels it takes to get to a penny. So on our third round, we're sitting there, I'm thinking about it, I'm like, well, are you sure? Kim wasn't having it. Kim was like, this night's over, this night's going on the record, and it did go on the record for a different reason. She came home a little bit earlier because of our dispute. She called her husband or another guy. I know what you're thinking, score one for the gays. And the guy bolted towards the door. Kim pulled out a knife, stopped in his tracks. He was stuck like a toddler in a slide camel van, nowhere to go. In that moment, Kim's husband thought he could make a plea deal. He came on up, he put both hands together. He forgot Kim is an opportunist. Kim cocked back him square in the face, he went down. She later got arrested. I feel that's when I got my answer, that 1 fruit and 3 crafts equal 1 domestic. I feel bad though. I feel like I should have seen it coming. Especially because she's wearing her reversible jacket that day. That's how we do it. I feel like everything goes around the circle, always. Like everything's popular at one point and will be popular again. Leggings, very popular in the 70s and 80s. We forget that leggings are very popular now. Escape rooms, very popular now. We tend to forget the greats. Harriet Tubman, 19-0. Harriet Tubman. She's like The Undertaker and every night was WrestleMania. I'm not a big fan of escape rooms. I'm a firm believer that escape rooms are a simulated way for white people to feel like a minority for 30 minutes. It's a game. It's a game, kind of like how Grand Rapids is Sims 4 for the Van Andals. Feel like you just don't do it. You don't see a lot of black people doing escape rooms. It's kind of the same reason you don't see us on cruises. We're not falling for that one again. That was once, not twice. No. Raise your hand if you've done an escape room before. Right there? Alright. Now, would you do an escape room with just you and your significant other? Smart man here. Because he cares about the relationship. You gotta listen. Because you go to couples therapy to fix a relationship, you go to an escape room to find a reason to end it. There's me looking for clues. Aaron, the real clue is, you forgot how to cherish me. Good stuff. Good stuff. I feel like I'm okay. I got some things I'm okay with not coming back around. Affirmative action. Affirmative action is positive discrimination. I think some things should be discriminated against. I think drag shows. I think my drag kings and queens, I need them just a little queer. Because when you think about it, what is an all-straight drag show? Well, that's just storming the Capitol. All right, guys. You guys have been great. I've been Darius Walker. Let me that vote.
Oh man, I tell you, I gotta find some new friends. I'm good friends with my barber. It's kind of cool until you get a text from him in the morning that says, "Hey Carl, can you come in today for a free haircut? It's for a photo shoot." And I was kind of busy, so I said, "No, I can't make it." He goes, "No problem." A little bit later on in the day, I see it posted his on Facebook. He goes, "Looking for a male with a receding hairline for a photo shoot." And I was like, "Ah, fuck. You can't mean me, right?" And I looked in the comment section. My fucking girlfriend tagged me in it. I was like, God damn it. I'm balding. Then I went to donate blood. I was there trying to donate blood. And before they draw your blood, they check your blood pressure right beforehand to make sure you're healthy enough. And they check mine and they go, "Oh boy, your blood pressure is too high." I was like, "You're telling me my blood pressure is too high to donate? Just, I don't know, fucking take some out." I'm not a doctor, but that's how tires work. So I got high blood pressure. I'm on Cinepril now, like, I don't know, half of us. Then I got fucked up teeth. That's fun. That's not new. Like, I was just born with that. My parents, when I was a kid, they gave me the option. Like, you get braces or a dirt bike. And I was like a Yamaha and an overbike stat. That sounds awesome. So I got fucked up teeth. My parents, they just let us make those decisions though. That's weird. Like, they would just be like, fucking, like, my sister was so close to having a boob job, but she picked college instead. Like, it's ridiculous. But my parents had also had really dumb rules, like strict rules sometimes. Like, some of them I understood. Like, we were just kids, so like, no cussing, no roughhousing, no smoking in the house without an ashtray. It makes sense, I get it. We're gonna probably make a mess. It's like crayons and Marlboros, fuck it, you know? But some of the rules just were dumb, you know? Like, there was one, I hated this one. It's no sugary food or drink allowed in the house whatsoever. So all my friends are at home, if I wanted to, maybe drink some soda, snort some pixie sticks, I'd have to do those in the closet with my sister by the door like a prison lookout. Like, you'd see mom, not twice.
And eventually you would hear like I'm like, oh shit! And I'm just down in a coat. My dad's like, let me do a rail. It's like a whole thing we had to deal with. The other rule that I hated the most, this one was the absolute worst. It was no movies or video games unless they were educational. So my friends, they're at home playing games like Grand Theft Auto and Call of Duty. I'm at home playing games like Math Blaster. Fucking great one. Type to Learn, another winner. And then lastly, Ultimate Bible Master. Yeah, tons of fun. Want to help Noah fill his ark? Solve this long division. 7,438 divided by 12 equals, fuck it, we just aren't going to have giraffes. They're not going to make the trip. You heard my mom's rules would go everywhere with us. Like, that sucked. Like, I remember when I was in middle school, we got to go to a roller skating party at night, and I was so excited. My mom was like, you can go, but you have to wear a helmet. I'll repeat myself. I had to wear a fucking helmet at a school function, okay? Do you know how embarrassing that is? Even the helmet kids had their helmets off that day. Like, that's... I got made fun of by a kid with a bowl cut. That's bold. Fuck him, man. It sucked. My mom, she drops me off there, and she's like, have fun. And you're probably thinking, oh, she left, take the helmet off. Yeah, I wish she fucking thought of that. Put tape on the buckle, so I couldn't take it off. I had to skate and piss in a helmet. Like, that's, I didn't piss in it, but like I had to like at a urinal with a helmet on. People are like, what's wrong? I'm like, I pass out when I piss. It happens. And then like I go out and I'm like trying to skate, and that's when it dawned on me, like, oh yeah, I never played hockey. I don't know how to fucking skate. Like, I'm fucked. Like, I'm out there falling left and right. Then they started playing special songs that have special skates. Like they would play Jitterbug by George Michael. And everybody lay on the ground, flail like a bug with their arms, legs up in the air. I'm looking at that like, fuck it. Like, I just fell down. I'm not doing that. Like, I thought they were fucking with me. I was like, this is mean. I'm rolling over fingers, kicking ribs. I'm like, get up, there's skating to do. And then the part I dreaded the most, the strip club DJ guy that got working there, he comes across the microphone, like he's like, okay kids, it's time for couples skate. Grab your girlfriend or boyfriend and skate around. My lonely helmeted ass is on the far end, clinging to the wall like my life depended on it. And I'm just like, I'm sitting there like, I didn't want to be there. And they have this referee guy who skates around, make sure no one's like skating dangerously, maybe make sure they don't have any soft drinks out in the rink. Pretty sure my mom paid him to do that part. And he skates, but he has one main job, and that's to make sure there's no lonely fucks out on the rink during couples skate. And he took that part very seriously. He skates up to me backwards, which, that's just fucking witchcraft. Like, I don't... Is that inward farting? Like, this... Gotta go get this lonely fucking asshole. Like, I don't know. Like, he skates up to me, he's like, hey dude, you gotta get off the rink. You're killing the vibe. And I was like, yeah, I can tell. Like, I don't want to be here. I'd rather be home playing Math Blaster. This sucks. He goes, no problem, kid. Grab my belt. I'll pull you off the rink. So I'm holding on to this guy's... I looked out trying to steal his pants. He's my boyfriend. Like, it was... Just getting wheeled off to Hero by Enrique Iglesias. Next week at school sucked. Everyone's calling me names. Fucking roller derby, helmet hero, fucking virgin. I didn't even know what that meant, you know? So one time I was at the bar with my parents, and one of my mom's friends ordered a virgin daiquiri. And I go, hey, what is that? She goes, Carl, it's a daiquiri. There's no alcohol in it, and that makes it a virgin. So in my, 1,000 IQ brain, I go, oh yeah, that's what being a virgin means. Never had alcohol. Totally a virgin. Never drank. Makes sense. So it cut to when I was 14, 15 years old, I go to my cousin's wedding. My dad, he's we're at the reception, he goes, hey Carl, do you want a beer? I'm like, fuck yeah, that's awesome. It's time to be a man, you know? Drink the beer, slam it down, I was like, I can't wait for Monday to tell everyone at school the great news. I walk in, I bust open the doors, I'm wearing a tracksuit, I took a fucking limousine there. I'm like, guys, you're not gonna believe what happened. My virginity, fucking lost it. Everyone's like, no way, how? And I was like, bartender at my cousin's wedding. Right, no way, how was it? And I was like, it tasted funny. I threw up afterwards, but it was mostly head. Word got around school, and I was like, no more helmet hero, roller derby. Now it's Carl the fucking legend, the bartender fucker. I was getting high fives from teachers, high schoolers. Like, do you want to lead the homecoming parade? I'm like, I'll fucking do it. Why not? Then that newsletter where you don't want to land, the principal's office. I get called in there with both my parents. They go, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Sobel, please put out your cigarettes. We have to talk about Carl. Carl, it's like everybody, he lost virginity to a bartender. My mom was pissed. She was ready to beat my ass in front of everybody. I went, Mom, calm down. Dad was there. He paid for it, right? So you guys have been great. Thank you so much. I'm Carl Sobel.
I grew up in the 90s. Things were a lot different back then for a lot of people. My mom came out of the closet when I was in 5th grade. I don't know if you remember back then. People weren't always so nice to gay people. Gay people were only allowed to get their ear pierced in one ear. If you did that wrong, you got beat up. Kids used to play a game called Smear the Queer, where you throw a football at your friend and beat the shit out of him if you had it. My mom came out of the closet. Kids used to make fun of me a lot. They'd say, your mom's gay. That means you're gay. And that hurt my feelings. Then in middle school, they'd say stuff like, hey dude, can we come over and watch your moms do it? And I'd be like, fuck you guys, right? No, that's just for me. People were mean. They'd say gay people go to hell, I don't really believe in religion, but maybe that's what's causing global warming. Sorry, climate transition. I like to get behind a lot of causes, you guys. I like to try to be, hip and with it. Try to be multicultural, I bring my chopsticks to Taco Bell. The other day I was at Meijer's. I was walking through the frozen pizza section. Right on the pizza, it said no trans fats. And I was like, that's too bad. Pizza's for everyone. You guys been trying to figure out what the difference is between a Siberian orchestra and a trans-Siberian orchestra? I think they're about the same, but in the trans-Siberian orchestra, they just don't like the instruments they were given. Like, I didn't want an oboe. I wanted a vagina. I said I get really behind some causes. You guys, I don't like to get too political, but I have been working on my Mitch McConnell impersonation.